Hi folks, Chris Anderson, Mount Comfort RV. We're going to look at a brand new 2014. In fact, I think this is the first video I've done on a 2014 Newmar product. But this is your 2014 Mountain Aire 4369 model. Now, as you can see behind me, first and foremost, again, Newmar has knocked it out of the park with the paint job. Secondly, there's some very specific new features that I want to hit on. You may have watched some of the other Mountain Aire videos. If not, I encourage you to do so. They'll be linked very close to this one on our webpage. But some of the features that are new for 2014 are just outstanding features, and I want to make sure that we hit those. This is not a new feature necessarily, but one I always like to point out because it's one of the big differences between the Mountain Aire and, say, the Dutch Star product. Our awnings are molded up into the top rail of the motorhome. So when you're standing back, we're a good 20-25 feet from this motorhome right now, and you don't see any air conditioners, you don't see any satellite dishes. All you see is the beautiful bus lines because of the way they molded the awnings, and those are two Girard awnings, by the way, but they're molded into the top cap. And on the opposite side of the coach, it looks identical to this. Of course, there's not awnings on that side, but they did put the blanks in so that it's very symmetrical. Frameless windows are standard feature on a Mountain Aire for the same reasons. This is made to look like that high-end Prevost style bus, but certainly doesn't have the price tag and certainly has better options. And by the way, it drives better too. Don't believe me? Come find out. The step is a brand new product. We asked Newmar for this specifically to differentiate themselves on this Mountain Aire product with a new step other than what all other manufacturers are using. Definitely want to get how this works in there. It's going to come all the way out. It gets very low to the ground, and it actually rests on the ground, so it's extremely stable. Look how low that first step is. A lot of times, we're all getting older. A lot of times as you get a little older, that first step may be the difficult one, especially if it's way up here. On this one, nice, easy access into your new coach. I'm going to have our camera person step back just a little bit. We're going to demonstrate those awnings a little bit and how they work. As you can see, unlike a lot of other awnings, you don't have to stand here and hold the buttons, number one. Number two, it's the entire side of the coach is your awning space. So that's got to be about 40 feet worth of awning space, give or take. This is a 43-foot long coach, and there's got to be at least 38 feet worth of awning there. So plenty of shaded area. Of course, these have the motion detectors on them, so they will go back in the event that the wind gets too strong. Not that you should depend on that, but in the event that you're away from your camper, the wind gets too strong, the Girard awnings will pull themselves back in. There we go. Now, if we want to entertain with our friends, sit outside and watch TV. By the way, this isn't some off-brand like my competitors are using. This is Sony. We all know them. It's an LED TV, and it's on Newmar's exclusive magnetic bracket. It'll point in any direction. Notice there's no straps in here to hold this TV in place. The magnets are really strong. They grab it. As soon as you put it back, that's all there is to putting up the TV. So we've talked about the step, we've talked about the power awning. Of course, this does have the same features you're used to seeing. Well, talk about the freezer for a minute. Of course, this is on a pull-out. This can be a refrigerator or a freezer, either one, so it can keep the drinks cold or it can keep the steaks frozen. This is an awning right here. Now notice Newmar awnings, they're flush mount. They don't have that extra trim that you're used to seeing. These are flush mount awnings. So less chance of catching water, less chance of wind noise, all the way around, and that's on all Newmar slides. Nice little place to keep the extra drinks cold or the steaks frozen. And since this is an awning, sometimes you might be trying to get in here when the awning is out, or I'm sorry, when the slide room is out. That's okay. Look how far out that'll pull. So even if the slide room were extended to its full extension point, which would be about right here, you can still get in and out of your freezer with ease. This spot We could have optioned in a small tray here, but we didn't. We like the height that is gained by leaving the tray out of certain bays. And of course, we know our customers are going to want some of these pull-out trays. So we did one giant pass-through. This will come out either side of the coach. And then another tall storage spot here. And this is where we access things like our Dirt Devil, because of course this coach has a central vac system. So that would be where you would empty it from. All right. Lastly, on the outside, let's come back to the back. I know a lot of people that are shopping motorhomes, they want to know what's under the hood, or in this case in the boot. 450 horsepower, Cummins. That's 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. In other words, enough power to efficiently climb any mountain in the United States. All the power you will ever need. Enough about the outside. Let's go take a look at the inside. Hi folks, Chris Anderson again, Mount Comfort RV. Well, we're in our 2014 Newmar Mountain Aire. This is the 4369 model. Lots to talk about here, and I'm going to go in no particular order, as if you've watched any of my videos, you know I jump around a little bit. By default, this floor plan has another option, and we had mixed feelings about this other option. I think it's gorgeous, and for the right buyer, it can be a great option. But the thing I want to point out to you on this one is this is made uniquely for us, or maybe for you, by Mount Comfort RV, well, by Newmar, for Mount Comfort RV, I should say. Every Newmar is just a little bit different. We definitely made some significant changes to this one. We love this floor plan. We just tweaked some little things. I'll talk about what they are. You can get a bar option here. In fact, if you were to look on Newmar's website or in their brochure, you would see an actual bar with 2 bar stools here. It's a gorgeous setup, but it really, in our opinion, makes it very strictly a 2-person coach. So that's why we were a little scared to stock it that way, and we designed this with the help of Newmar, and we like this even better. First and foremost, you have your fold and tumble sofa here. This folds out to a very comfortable bed for 2 people, and that's very nice. In past years, we haven't been able to do the televator option, which is your TV hidden behind here, with a sofa that turned into a sleeper of any kind. This one we actually can do the fold and tumble sofa that'll sleep 2 and still do the TV behind it. We like the idea of this television being straight across from the main seating area. This was the first one that was done like this for Newmar. Now we've noticed there have been some copycats out there that stole our 2-chair idea, but that's okay. Imitation is the finest form of flattery. These are 2 recliner chairs. This is a freestanding table. It can move forward or backwards if you want it to. And of course it's Newmar, so they're going to utilize every bit of storage they can. But they put the Corian countertop on it, and it's a great place to set your drink when you're sitting here directly across from the Sony LED television, enjoying your cocktails. We did the Euro dinette, which is something that traditionally we haven't done as many of these, but we're noticing more and more people are asking for the Euro dinette. Obviously, no question, it's the most comfortable seating space for an RV, as opposed to the table and chairs, certainly. It's Newmar, so they gave us some storage underneath. These pull out, give us some storage underneath as well. And it's Newmar. They gave us a leaf and 2 extra chairs as well. So it kind of gives you the benefits of both the freestanding table and chairs, but the comfort of the booth. New for this year, they actually put the cooktop up on top of the Corian instead of underneath. Makes it a lot easier to get to, obviously. You don't have the loose pieces of Corian, and where do you put them, or does it flip up, and can they fall? Lots of scenarios there. Mounting it on top took care of all of that. We optioned in the dishwasher as well. So we have the dishwasher, but you didn't give up all your drawer space. We still have our large drawer here. This is, of course, full extension ball bearing drawer glides on everything. And a couple of other drawers right in the middle of the kitchen as well. 30-inch residential convection microwave oven. This is a top-of-the-line Frigidaire unit. Notice this is not some off-brand RV manufacturer. This is residential appliances, as are the faucets, the stainless sink, everything. Gonna have to rotate just a little bit here. We optioned in, oh, by the way, notice one thing you're not seeing is anything propane powered. This coach is 100% electric. That means we have hydronic heating that runs off of diesel fuel or electric. On-demand hot water, which means if you want to do a load of laundry and take a hot shower for 20 minutes, knock yourself out. You're going to have plenty of hot water to do so. Residential refrigerator instead of an RV refrigerator. Of course, you've got the freezer down below, the ice dispenser and the water dispenser built into the door. New for some new features here for 2014. They're doing different style of lighting built into the slide fascia. By the way, that's all solid wood. That's not anything that you might see on some lesser coaches where it's not even wood or it's wrapped or anything like that. This is all beautiful solid cherry. Even the vertical fascias here, I'll back up a little bit, are lit. Now I'm going to turn the cameraman around a little bit here to demonstrate their new door. We noticed last year on a similar floor plan when we have this full wall slide, and Newmar is one of the few manufacturers that can do a full wall deep slide flat floor. It got a little bit tight when the slide was in. This doorway right here when you try to get into the bathroom was a little tighter than what we liked. So, well, you know how handy those Amish and Mennonite guys are. They came up with a new bathroom door that actually articulates into the bathroom so that it's not swinging out so far, so that even going down the road, this is a easy to get into bathroom. And this is your half bath, and your central vac is located in there. Now as we come back, we've got a king sleep number bed. We did the full tile option on this coach. There's virtually no carpet in here whatsoever, just on the slide rooms themselves. And we're going to step back up into one of my favorite features for 2014 is this new shower. But before we get there, he's in a good spot with the camera. Let's take a look here. Residential stackable washer dryer, not the little all-in-one unit. This is the residential Whirlpool stackable washer dryer. And notice this is also not in your back closet where it's taking up all your closet space. Brand new shower for 2014, and it is gorgeous. This is all Corian. We optioned in the teak wood seat as well. So if you want to sit down, great. If not, fold it up. I think that is just one of the most beautiful features of the coach personally. Come right back here, and we have Jack and Jill sinks and tons of counter space, tons of drawers. Because our washer and dryer is not located in the closet, we have outstanding storage. We optioned in having the shoe cubby back into the back wall there. Of course, this is all cedar lined. There's actually, it's going to be hard to see on camera, so don't worry about it, but you've got adjustable shelves, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them back in this corner as well for storage. And then down below we have a safe. And looks like the leaf for our table is stored down there as well. One last feature, and I'm going to have to awkwardly trade my cameraman positions here, but I want to talk about this Silverleaf system. This is the next generation of coach control. Everything, you don't really have a wall-mounted thermostat or tank gauges or anything. Anything you want to access in that realm is right here. You can simply, if you want to know how your water tanks are doing, click on water, and you can see fresh, gray, and black, extremely accurate gauges. Instead of just being 4 lights that are, you know, 1/3, 1/2, 2/3, what have you, digital readout for fresh, gray, and black water. At any point, if you want to see what your generator's doing, it's telling you how many RPMs, how much voltage. Climate control is in here. It's actually zonable from living room, kitchen, bathroom. Very controllable for temperatures if you want the bedroom a little cooler. And you can even set it for times. So at night you can have it a little cooler than during the daytime. Lots of features like that. Your Oasis system, which is your hydronic heating system and your water heating system, is controlled through this as well. All through one control panel. And don't worry, I had the question one time, what if this screen were to go out? There's another one built into the front control cabinet as well. So it's Newmar, they thought of that. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed the video. We do take trade-ins as well. If it's time for you to upgrade coaches, please give me a call. It's very important that you ask for me. My name is Chris Anderson. I'm with Mount Comfort RV. Thanks for watching.